I thought it was substantial, because it was more about the action that you take after you apologize than it was just about an empty apology. So that was good. I thought it was good.
So it frames it a little different.
It frames it more substantially about once you set the framework for an apology, you actually fulfill the change.
Right. So that's the one where we read the steps, right? A couple
right,
steps
when you
really.
set, because to me, in today's world, apologies are completely superficial,
right.
and I'm completely sick of hearing them, and they don't really mean anything.
It's just like the thank yous. The thank yous aren't sincere.
Right,
the apologies
right.
aren't sincere. It's just
And to me, a thank you is something that you should really do when something happens. You know, to me, a thank you is something that I grew up with and I use very authentically when something happens. And it's really disturbing to me to be around somebody who doesn't. So thank you is clearly part of my culture and part of my value system. Apologies, I think, have become a joke. So I think the way he described the apology, I wish there was a different name for it.
right.
Because to me now apologies are completely superficial. But the way he described it in chapter 7 as the start of a process is something completely different. And it's too bad that in the habits, it's just called an apology. Because I think that's something different.
Well, and I like the framework because it's the acknowledgement. It's like a realization that something was awry and something happened, and then, or a realization, like I said, and then the action that you're going to take.
That's right. It's the part of the process.
Yeah.
It's not just an apology. It's the beginning of a contract, really.
Right.
It's more like a contract than it is just an apology. And today people use apologies as, talk about Bill Clinton. Today, an apology is just, oh gee, if I get up in front of a group and say, I'm sorry I did this, you're done with it. And
And only after.
now I come on to the
then-
next step.
And then move on and do the behavior again, but I
Yeah.
hope nobody sees it or nobody finds it.
I think the way he described it here was a framework for a contract with the person or the group that you would need to make a change. And I think that's really